I'm going to jump to Google Drive. So this one is all about using priority workspaces. So the idea here is that you're going to create a workspace for weekly lessons or activities within your Google Drive. And the way it works is go to Google Drive, open it up, and most people, when they go to Google Drive, they jump right to My Drive, and they don't give it a second thought. But within the last year, they added a button up here called Priority. And when you click on Priority, it will give you the 10 most recent documents that you've either edited or that you have worked on, that you've actually clicked on and gone into. So if you scroll left to right at the top, you'll get a nice big thumbnail image of anything that you have worked on recently. You might not even have been the originator of the document or the owner, but you may have gone in and worked on it as part of a group, for example. So that's the priority section. Also within the priority section is something called Workspaces. I'd recommend that you click on the button that says Create. And so here's an example of how that would look. I've done no less than 8 different workspaces so far. And this is now how I store a lot of my documents that I'm using in the summer, for example, and throughout the school year. So the reason why my Create button is not working right now is because I first have to go in and hide something so that I'm down to less than the maximum of 8. So I'm going to hide this workspace. And as soon as I hide a workspace, now I get the Create button. Now, if you click Create, you will be prompted to give it a title. So this is going to be a workspace that you use all the time, for example. So it could be homework. It could be math lessons. It could be just about anything. It could be things that you want to bookmark and come back to later. It could be summer classes, and it could be the handouts for the summer classes you've taken. The sky is really the limit. I've done one for my department, Google Training, Schoology. I did one for summer classes. I got the summer 2021 workshops. So you might be asking yourself, well, what's the limit in the number? We know that you can only do 8 workspaces, but what's the number of documents that could be stored inside of a workspace? Well, all you'd have to do is click Add Files, and then you can add a total of 25 files. I've almost hit my 25 file limit on this workspace. I could add 2 more, and then I would hit the limit and I wouldn't be able to add any more. They are organized by last modified. So the most recently modified one goes to the top. The oldest document would be at the bottom. So there you go. And so I would add files. It would bring this up right here. It would bring up my Google Drive, and then I could do a quick search for anything that's either recent. From my drive, I could do a search using the search button, or I can also go to shared drives and see anything that's been shared with me and include something from that as well. So that is Workspaces found in the priority section of your Google Drive.